Hitstories.net is the website, and our promise to you is to give you the stories behind the hits of the 60s, 70s and 80s, and there's some stories that we're pretty sure you won't have heard before. You can put us to the test now with Carmine Appice of the legendary band Vanilla Fudge. He was also Rod Stewart's drummer for many, many years. He's partied with some very famous people. He has some great anecdotes, and I asked him, who was the wildest person he'd worked with?
I guess the wildest off stage, was probably Janis Joplin, because she was pretty wild anyway. When we did the jam, she shoved a bottle down my throat, with Southern Comfort in it.
Oh, God.
And I didn't know what it was, and by the time I took a slug of it, man, I said, oh, my God. And she would, constantly be doing that, But we were wild, too. Vanilla Fudge weren't. We were definitely a force to be reckoned with as far as...
I know, that's why I'm asking you the question. I know you're an expert.
Especially in the old days, like in the 60s, 70s.
Carmine Appice, a legendary drummer who at one stage was named the #1 rock and roll drummer in the world. He talks about the musical concept that Vanilla Fudge pioneered. And did you know a Rolling Stone song inspired the Rod Stewart hit, Do You Think I'm Sexy? Carmine Appice co-wrote that hit. You'll hear the full story at hitstories.net. Don't forget, while you're on YouTube, subscribe to our channel so you can get more previews of interviews on hitstories.net. You can follow us on Twitter and give our Facebook page a like too to stay updated with new interviews being added to hitstories.net.